What up? What up? What up?
What up? What's going on, fellas?
Good.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the said podcast. What's good with y'all boys, man?
I'm good. I'm good. How y'all doing?
Shit, making it, man. Can't complain. Ready
Yeah,
to
I
talk to
see.
the Cowboys, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Yes, sir.
Must be nice. Must be nice to cheer for a winning team. See good football on a weekly basis. Man.
For real. Yeah, 4-1
Need
feels
more,
good, man.
more starting already, man. I got this car dealership right off. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, we gotta change that picture, Demorris. We're gonna change that, man.
Shout out D-Lo, man.
What's going on, everybody, man? We got a lot of things to talk about.
Let's go.
But you know how we're gonna kick it off with our favorite part. What we drinking on?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna just start off light, man. You probably on my water just got done running, so I'm light today.
Okay, is it brown? Oh, okay.
I'm on that Jack. Is the Jack? Is it straight? Is it straight? Are you mixing?
Taking shots. You know, I'm like 3 shots in right now. So
already.
if I get the tripping like Marv, y'all know what it is.
Hey, the fans love Tipsy Trio, man.
That's what they say, man. That's what they say.
Hey, man.
What up, Leisha? What up?
What's going on, Mom?
All right, man. So we gonna kick it off, man, with one of the topics that keeps the NBA fans talking.
Let's go.
The punch heard around the world.
Man.
So we said everybody by now has seen the leaked out tape of Draymond putting his hands on his teammate.
Right.
You know, we don't know exactly what was said to get that man to do that to his teammate, but it happened.
Right.
I've seen a lot of different reactions from the NBA world. A lot of NBA players are more mad the fact that tape got leaked more than anything.
Right.
They feel what happens in our circle stays in our circle.
Right.
But, what are you guys' reactions?
Man, of course, shocked and surprised. We've all played sports before. I'm sure we all have fought some teammates at one time, but Draymond approached him like a dude on the streets, like a straight up dude on the streets. And
Thanks.
I saw people was getting, trying to give Jordan Poole slack, saying that, hey, he should have been prepared. You're not expecting your teammate to come with the Falcon punch and make your knees buckle, bro. You ain't nobody expecting that, man. He did push him, but he pushed him, but the push wasn't like, he just pushed him to basically get out my face. And Draymond came back with the punch, man. I kind of feel like it was a sucker move by Draymond, man, because I don't think that he said, I'm not sure, but I don't think there was anything said that could make you want to do something like that. What could a teammate say to make you want to punch him like that? For me, he got to be talking about my family, got to be talking about my girl, my mama, my kid, something like that.
KG Carmelo, Cheerios,
yeah, something like that. Honey Nut Cheerios, man, something like that. But yeah, I just felt like it was out of line by Draymond. What you think about it, Trill?
Oh man, I just hate it for Jordan Poole. I mean, this is gonna follow him for the rest of his career.
Man, all season.
You just got to think about it when the Warriors on the road and he's shooting free throws. He's gonna hear about it.
Yeah, the signs will be there.
I don't know what was said. I think, to me, honestly, my theory is I think something was said about that contract situation. That's just my theory on it. The Warriors are going back and forth with Draymond and this extension that he's not getting. Right. Very possible that the young kid Poole may have said something about that contract. That's really the only thing I can think of. But yeah, it's unfortunate that it happened. I think the Warriors should trade Draymond.
Right.
I just don't see how you could be on a team after something like that, to be honest with you. I just know if I was in Jordan Poole's situation, like I'm gonna get my get back at some point.
Man.
I don't see how this is gonna work. I feel like they need to go ahead and trade Draymond and make a trade. So
right.
I feel the same. I want trade this. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But as I look at Jordan Poole and I saw what happened, man. You push somebody like that, no matter what, you got to be prepared what happens next. Draymond walked up on him like he's another dude in the streets. So, you got to kind of be prepared after that. Now, like you said, he never thought in a million years his teammate was going to knock him out like that.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a little bit of both. But they said nothing's going We're gonna handle it internally.
Right, as they should. Yeah,
as they should. But like you said, if I'm Jordan Poole, we're not coming back from that.
Oh yeah.
We all heard, with the Jordan Steve Kerr thing, but we never saw it.
Yeah.
So we going off as this, it's Jordan being Jordan, and then Jordan, he kind of talked about that documentary about the way he was treating his teammates. So he kind of kind of talked about that, but I don't know.
Hey,
that goes to my next question. How does it affect the team now? Just hanging over their head.
I
feel like they got the players in place to get over this hump.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, they're not going to let that affect the team. And then, of course, you got Steve Kerr. A lot is said about Steve Kerr, but he's definitely a great head coach. I think this is something minor. It's just a bad look, as we're looking at it. But, as far as like internally and team-wise, they'll be all right.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. They got enough leaders, Curry, and like you said, Klay. I think is Andre still there? I'm not sure.
Andre's still there as well.
Yeah, so they got enough leaders, man. They'll be fine. I think they could get past this. The most he'll just have to deal with is just the crowd, man. But internally, man, winning to solve all of that, man.
Did you see the 2K update? They got Draymond hands at 99 right now. Y'all ain't see that?
That punch was deadly, man. That punch was deadly, man. That was deadly. Hey, Michigan State versus Michigan, man. That's how them MSU boys do it.
I guess. Yeah, it's. Now I was going to ask too. This is a different question, really quickly. How do you think that affects the young fellas on the team? The young fellas, can they feel they can joke with Draymond and not get knocked out? Or
no, I think joking's out the window. I think joking with Draymond is out the window, man. Draymond is walking around.
How can you be a team if you can't joke?
Man, Draymond is walking around looking like that bully, man. You don't want to mess with. I think joking is out the window. I'm sure it's going to be some youngsters that's been cool with him that's probably like, hey, bro, they're still going. But if you didn't know him and ain't kicking with him before, hey, all that's out the window.
I'm just saying, ain't no nigga who averaging 9 points a game gonna not be.
Hey man, Draymond got the rings, man.
I'm getting my get back. I'm getting my get back. All right, we're gonna go to the NFL. Everybody wants to hear us talk about the most. Other than your teams being 5-1 or 4-1, 4-1. Right. What else kind of stood out to y'all that kind of caught you guys' attention? I have different topics. I'm gonna bring up in a second. I'm gonna just get your.
I'm gonna be quick and just take it to the AFC West. Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs are for real, and them damn Broncos are frauds, man. I don't know what's going on, but the AFC West, and it looks like the AFC is going to be ran by the Chiefs again. So that's what stood out to me. Them boys was down 14, 17 points.
Yeah,
came back and made it look easy, effortless. So the Chiefs is still the team to beat. I mean, we're not gonna sleep on those Bills, but hey, I'm not sleeping on Pat Mahomes and them either.
I'll go real quick, Trill. I'm the Bills, man. The firepower. Josh Allen he's MVP right now. Like there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. He destroyed. I forgot who even played. It was the Steelers, wasn't it?
Steelers. Yeah,
Steelers. Yeah. It was over. Second quarter was over with.
Man,
it still is they had that up and coming rookie they dealing with, but defense should be way more better than what it was. But it just go show how good Josh Allen is. He's the Roy Davis on this early. Like Stephon called it catch to the second quarter.
Yeah. Now, could you imagine dealing with Diggs and now? I mean, Davis been a threat last year. Man, you got to deal with Davis, Knox, and Diggs, and they trying to trade for Christian McCaffrey.
Man, that trade happened.
Oh boy, that trade happened, man.
Breaking news to me.
Oh yeah. It's been whispers.
Yeah, definitely been whispers.
What stood out to you, Trill?
Oh man, the contenders and the pretenders. If y'all remember the conversation we had last week. It was some people, I ain't gonna say no names, was really talking about them Jaguars.
That
Jaguar loss stood out for me. I mean, how do you
to the Texans?
Yeah, so for me, that confirms that they're pretenders, like I said. So,
yeah.
That's a bad loss, bro.
Yeah, that was a bad 13-6, man. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right about that.
I'll give you one more real quick. 49ers. 49ers
49ers.
are looking better than they predicted, especially when they're 3-2 right now. They got the
Yeah.
Falcons coming in next. I predict they'll win that game, but they go 4-2. They're looking better than we thought after losing, Trey Lance week 1.
Yeah.
They look,
and even if we go take a look at the 49ers piggybacking on the NFC West, the Rams, I think the Rams are done, man.
We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
We're gonna get to that.
All right.
Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. So I got a couple topics about week 5, and we can talk about it real quick. One of them I'm probably gonna X off to later. I really don't want to get into that. It's a Brett Favre thing. He's a crook. Let's get over with. So I don't know if y'all did not see the Carson Wentz. Ron Rivera's comments about Carson Wentz. It wasn't as bad, but it was kind of, you don't want your
it was a backhanded slap. He basically, the reporter asked him, what basically kind of stands out between your team and the other teams in your division. He said quarterback.
I didn't even know he said.
Yeah. And he kind of like when he said that, and he saw people's reaction, kind of said, "Well, look at other teams around the NFC South. South.
NFC
East. NFC East. All those teams are building around their quarterbacks.
Right.
And I thought that's what every team did, but Ron Rivera, I don't know who's that was towards the owner, the GM. But Carson Wentz took the backhand of that one because he said Carson, he's doing the best he can. I mean, but is he though? Because I got Scary Terry on my team, and I can't get this dude to get more than 5 catches.
Me too. And I think Ron Rivera was kind of in a tough spot. If you look at the NFC East, you got the 4-1 Giants, 4-1 Cowboys, undefeated Eagles, and y'all just dead last. But yeah, that definitely was a backhanded comment. Trill, you didn't hear that one?
I mean, like I said, that's news for me. I didn't know he said that. But I mean, for me personally, I mean, if I'm a quarterback, I'm putting myself in Carson Wentz's shoes, and my head coach says something about me like that.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how to take that. That's not good for the team. That's not good for the quarterback. The whole goal is trying to win. You need to be up and talking, talking positive about your players. But for you to make that type of comment like that, that's a no-go.
Right. So Ron said that they had a meeting and kind of hashed it out, but we still know it's in the back of Carson's mind.
Yeah, it's too late. You said you gave your honest opinion at that moment. And if y'all remember, he was one of the guys I put to be on the hot seat anyway.
Right.
So now his back against the wall, lose another game. Like Zoe said, the offensive line is bad. Like they got the weapons. They just can't protect. You can't protect the quarterback.
Oh, they definitely have weapons. I was going to say also, they play Thursday night. So this Thursday, Commanders versus Chicago. So, that's what everyone's going to be talking about, the Ron Rivera comment. And this is honestly kind of a must win for Carson, man. I mean, Carson got to get it together. In all honesty, Carson's not going to be in this league much longer, man. At the rate he's going, he's definitely going to be a backup or not in the league at all the next couple of years, man. So he needs to get it together, man. This is kind of a must win for him because, you're not battling for another job position. Next year, you're just going to be a backup somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, as of now, he's doing for 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns, 6 picks, 20 sacks.
Damn.
Wow.
20 sacks in 5 games. That's a lot. That's aggressive. But yeah, he got the weapons, just can't get it to him.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, next one we're talking about. I don't know if you guys saw the 3 or 4 really, really, really bad roughing the passer calls.
Right.
It reminds me back in the day when they tried to find out what is a catch. It reminds me the whole Calvin Johnson. Did he catch it? Did he get both feet down? It was one, I can't remember what game it was, when the dude actually got the fumble recovery while still tackling the quarterback, and he got a rough in the passer.
Chiefs and Raiders.
Chiefs and
Raiders, Chris Jones.
He got a rough in the passer because he landed with the ball in his hand on the quarterback.
Yeah. It's getting out of hand. I think what happened in Miami with Tua scared the living hell out of the NFL, and they do not want these lawsuits coming. Because could you imagine if these people just started suing just for these concussions. So I feel like the NFL, their back is kind of up against the wall. But I don't want to do this. But if we have to, let's start reviewing these calls, man. Let's start reviewing these calls like college football do. They review the roughing the passer calls. Let's start reviewing these because what they call on Tom Brady, the same thing happened to Pat Mahomes in that Vegas game. Pat Mahomes got slung. No call, no nothing. It happens to Tom. So that's how I feel about it. I think that we got to start reviewing these. I don't want to lose a game over some damn, unnecessary roughness. Right. Yeah, I don't want to lose a game like that. So they need to start making these reviewable. It probably won't happen this year because they don't do changes mid-year, but that's something they need to talk about going forward.
Well, they said they're reviewing it now and see what they can do to improve. Like you said, it won't be in effect to next year.
Right.
A lot of pass rushers chimed in on it. I'm sure I'm gonna let you go in a second, but Michael Parsons spoke out about it as it live. Like what are they supposed to do? Like this is my job. This is what I get paid to do. I do my job, and I still get a flag, and it could cost a game.
Hey, me and Trill seen Michael Parsons get karate chopped by two different players, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't say nothing, but man, that's crazy though. What you got to say, Trill?
Yeah, man, this is crazy. I just hope that they come up with some type of resolution, but before the playoffs start. I would hate to see a team, get affected by that, in the playoff run or a playoff game. With this roughing the passer, it's crazy. Like the hit with Tom Brady, bro. Like I instantly jumped on Twitter, and everybody was chiming in about it, bro. Like it was nowhere near passing the roughing the passer at all.
No.
So yeah, they just got to get it right, bro. We're in 2022. We got too much technology. You know what I'm saying? Like they should be able to go in and review that and reverse the call because that clearly was not roughing the passer.
Even in that Cowboys game, we had a situation where a pass rusher just came in and hit Matthew just in the chest, but they thought it was helmet to helmet. They called roughing. I'm like, bro, that is not helmet to helmet. He hit him in the chest. So it definitely needs to be looked at. I do not want to lose a game over some BS call like that.
And I can see that happening.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Because it's something but there's something NFL stress. Hey, protect the quarterback, protect the quarterback, protect the quarterback at all costs. So now they're throwing the flags. Now wait, whoa. Now you cost the games. Now you costing. Now people are seeing it like, wait, like outrage. You call it for Brady, you don't call it for this guy. They called a dude who caught a fumble recovery going down. He just bracing himself. He wasn't tackling. He had the ball in his hand, went down on top of the quarterback. Flag. So it's costing.
To make it easy, they should just be able to review the call. Like they're watching the game just like we watching the game. In a situation like that, it shouldn't take the team shouldn't long. Challenge it or nothing like that. It should just be an instant review, just like a touchdown play. You know what I'm saying? You review that, so you should be able to review roughing the passer.
It should just take as long as a commercial timeout, man. It shouldn't take long. Do the commercial timeout. Let's keep it rolling.
And I don't understand how it's in college and not in the NFL. Like, there's no way that college has something the NFL doesn't have as far as something like that goes.
Right.
And just like before we go to the next subject, it was crazy because of course it happened to the Falcons, the one I'm pointing out, the one I'm standing out. Let's say it comes down to the end of the year, you know what I'm saying, with playoff, seeding, and they can't get in the playoffs because they're a game behind or something like that. They're gonna look back at that one game. So it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Well, now you say that, you look at some of these guys' contract incentives. Let's just talk about Grady Jarrett for a second, like you said. That could be some of his contract. Well, now that's a sack taken away from him. That could be $1 million bonus right there taken away. So there's a lot going on with these phantom calls, with these calls and not being called the right way. Now I understand it's a bang play, but like you said, instant replay, clear it off.
Yeah.
I give Morrow a little bit more time. Let's go back to this, man. Let's talk about your Cowboys. Keep rolling. You guys doing everything right. The defense is looking better than ever. The offense is rolling, so you get your best weapons back.
Right.
You guys look a little different than you did after week 1. You guys are smiling every week. The panic is gone.
It's a good week in the DFW when the Cowboys win. Like, work, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just got that.
I'll let y'all have it. Go ahead.
You go ahead, Trill.
like we said, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like before the season started, I told y'all this defense was gonna be crazy. The defense is leading our team. Don't get me wrong. I love what they're doing with Cooper Rush. You know what I'm saying? He's managing the game and, you know, doing just enough to get by. But that defense is on another level. I feel like with our defense, we're going to be able to play with anybody. We got a big test coming up against the Eagles. It's going to be a big test for the offense as well as the defense. But, you know, like the way our defense is rolling, got Parsons doing his thing. You got Sam Williams is stepping up. You got Donovan stepping up. You got the young corners doing their thing. Diggs. It's gonna be that Eagles game is gonna be a movie, bro. That Eagles game is gonna be a movie. Sunday Night Football. But man, it's a good man. We rolling, bro. We just gotta keep rolling. I don't know what's gonna happen in this Eagle game, but hey, we're gonna be up for it.
Yeah, man. The Cowboys, that was a big win, man. It couldn't be no better. The first possession, we returned a fumble for a touchdown. After that, we're blocking punts.
Shout out Dorrance Armstrong, by the way.
Yeah, Dorrance Armstrong's been playing amazing, man. I think, man, he might have at least 3 or 4 sacks this season. But the defense, man, the defense is lovely, man. They got this package called NASCAR package. It's where they put all the fastest defensive linemen out there. D-Law, Sam Williams, Michael Parsons, and also Armstrong. So I want to see how Jalen Hurts play against this NASCAR package, man, because, it's crazy. It looks crazy also. But more people getting healthy. I saw our safety Curse was back playing again, so that was good. And I just like our depth, man. We're deep on defense. You know, the offense, Tony Pollard is giving us those splash plays that are definitely well needed. Zeke ran the ball decent. And for the most part, Zeke has been running the ball decent all year. He doesn't have a 100-yard game yet, but what he's doing, I can't complain. I can't complain about. And like you said, my boy Cooper Rush, he held it down also. Managed the game. It did get a little crazy when they put Aaron Donald on that rookie tackle. I was a little scared because I was starting having flashbacks. I'm like, man, we got to fix this. Hey, man, fix this immediately, man. He's manhandling them, but they definitely made adjustments, and I didn't really hear from Aaron Donald no more after the second half. So I'm proud of what we're doing so far, man. The defense is definitely carrying us.
And to be honest with you, before you start, Viz, I knew we was gonna win that game going in. And what's crazy is that I have to give credit to this man. I really haven't gave him credit much, as you know, since he's been with the Cowboys. But shout out McCarthy. He made a statement. I think he was talking to a reporter during the week, and I think they asked him like, how did he feel about being the underdogs, and he basically said, "We're not the underdogs." Yeah. And for the coach to have that mindset, you're gonna see that on the field with your players, and we definitely saw that against the Rams. So shout out McCarthy.
Right, man. I need
champion coach.
I need Jerry Jones to write Quinn the biggest check he can cash for a defensive coordinator.
Right.
Try to keep this guy, man. Because I know, and I ain't mad at it. He deserve it. He deserve it.
There's a couple of quick stats, man. So you guys are number 2 in the league in sacks. The Eagles are tied at 4th, so that's something to look at. Turnover differentials. Eagles are number 1, you guys are number 2. They're +9, you're +4. So, the Eagles aren't giving the ball away, but you guys are number 2 in sacks. So it's going to be probably the most watched game of the year, probably so far.
It will be. It will be.
No problem. It is be the most watched game. Sunday night, I'm going to be locked in. I just want to see some good football. I'm tired of watching my boys. What the hell is going on in Detroit?
What's going on in Detroit, man? Talk to us.
Chime in, Zoe. I don't know, man. And I posted on Facebook as a reaction. Because I want to go watch Hard Knocks, but Trill told me, hey, man, check out Hard Knocks, man. It's good, man. Look good. I said, no. They're going to glorify our team. They're going to make you fall in love. And that's what it did. They had the whole city and the country food. Everybody needs to go. Top to bottom. I want a whole
everybody.
Everybody.
You gonna get rid of my boy Campbell?
No, except for
Campbell.
Deuce Staley.
What about Campbell?
Campbell out of here. What is? Tell me we talked about this yesterday, Nico. What's his specialty? I'll wait.
Talking.
Yeah. Okay. We had a dude last time with a pencil in his ear who didn't write down nothing. Patricia. And he couldn't wait till he came back. We got 29-0 by the New England Patriots. We had a number one scoring team in the league by far. Couldn't get no points after getting St. Brown back. We got St. Brown back.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's tough. I mean, that is tough. Last week y'all lost to Geno. This week y'all lost to Zeppi. The third string rookie, Zeppi.
You can't make it up. You can't make this up. Zeppi. We don't even know his first name. We didn't know he's Zeppi, third string. Oh, let's see what happens.
Third string quarterback. Yeah, man. It's tough. That's tough, brother. That's tough. Like you said, man, they're the same old line.
Same old line. Everybody drinking that Hard Knocks juice. Everybody, look at that. Oh, yeah, we got, Campbell's out there doing up downs, and he's with them. They believe. Jamal Williams giving speeches, crying. Like, what are you crying about? What are you crying about?
Man,
I mean, I'm landing right now because I'm tired of seeing this football team getting the whole city to believe just to give out this BS every week.
Hey, but there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay, good. Enlighten me.
Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud will be the top quarterbacks in the draft.
And you heard me call. You said don't get a quarterback yet. We can wait.
Right.
But it's not even. But you know what? It's not even Goff's fault.
It's not Goff's fault.
You prove that to me.
Yeah. It's not Goff's fault, man. But that's two good quarterbacks are coming out.
Terrible coaching, terrible personnel usage. Like we fell in love with a 6th-round linebacker. This is what we fell in love with. Rodrigo
said Aiden Hutchinson don't even lift weights. I hope that's not true.
We didn't see that. We didn't see that Nan weightlifting clip in the whole 8 episode thing. Nobody was in the weight room. He was winded after scrimmage. I got some comp. He was winded.
Yeah.
He's young. I'm not going to even put that on him because
man, it's like at the end of the tunnel, man. Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud, man.
It's not the offense. Well, offense. Now,
it was this week.
Yeah, but we still have, even after losing, we still have the number one scoring offense in the league.
Yeah,
had to put up 0 points.
Yeah,
and now offense don't show up.
For me, I was gonna say too, just real quick. They got a bye week, right?
We probably gonna lose that too.
They got a bye week. Then they play
bye week situation because a lot of teams just try to get to that bye week, man. I think they came out like they was just ready to, get to that bye week and do whatever they're gonna do for that week. But yeah, some teams just don't play right when they know they got that bye week coming up, and Detroit definitely showed it. Like I said, I watched this game from the first quarter to the last quarter. My son is a Lions fan.
How you doing that to him?
Hey, I'm just saying, like, it was funny. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, like watching the game. You know what I'm saying? But he had a lot to say. Just what one thing he pointed out was that Dan Campbell need to go.
Yes, I said that. He just a rah guy. Oh, bite kneecap. I ain't seen him bite kneecap yet. Who got the kneecaps bitten?
You know what's even tougher though? Is that y'all got a bye week and then y'all got to play Dallas.
No,
y'all got to play Dallas right after that bye week, man.
That's
in Dallas.
I got to play Dallas
that week.
That's gonna be the game that come back too. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Knowing us, knowing Detroit, that'd be the game we mess around and win for no reason. I don't want to win. I want to go 0 for whatever. I mean, one in 16. We're gonna move on.
Chris, boy.
I'm tired of every year we getting these rah guys. They fired a coach because said 9-7 wasn't good.
I ain't seen the 9 wins yet, huh?
We ain't seen 6 wins yet. We're probably saying 6, but you get my point.
Gonna convert over, Viz. You got homies in Dallas now.
D. Moore said Detroit would beat Dallas if Dak is playing. Don't do Dak like that, man. Don't do Dak like that, man.
I don't even want to win. I don't even want to
quarterback.
Where's the game at? Is it in Dallas?
It's in Dallas, yeah.
Oh, well, we know how y'all ref. Sorry, we're going to lose anyway. So we're gonna keep it moving. Homie Zoe came up with this topic for us the other day, man. It was just something interesting we was talking about. He said, what teams could possibly turn around if they can? I already got the teams ready to go. So get your opinions on each one. Teams that are struggling, that shouldn't be struggling, but they are. So we're gonna stay out in the NFC West with the Arizona Cardinals. Now, granted, their best weapon has not played yet. We're still waiting on him. I saw him on Twitter today saying he's
ready.
Almost. I think he's gonna miss this last week and he'll be back next week. What do you think about Arizona?
I think it's not too late to pull the plug on Arizona, especially with their division. I mean, everyone in their division, let's see, Seattle, Los Angeles Rams, and then at the top you got the 49ers. So I don't think it's late. I don't think it's too late for Arizona to turn some around, man. I'm not pulling a plug on Arizona yet.
No, I'm definitely not either. The Cardinals will be fine, man. I like their head coach. They still got Kyler Murray. I definitely think they'll turn it around as well. They was in a dogfight last week. They actually should have won that game, in my opinion. But they'll be just fine. I think the Cardinals will definitely turn it around. When it's all said and done, they'll be chasing a wild card. I personally believe they'll be chasing a wild card, if not possibly winning that division. So they'll be all right. They'll be all right.
Now, the only thing I want to piggyback on is that we're getting close to the second half of the season, and Kyler Murray normally doesn't last this long. So that's one thing. They better start picking it up now, because if we all know Kyler Murray like we do, the second half, man, he's going to miss 2 or 3 games somewhere around this line. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe he can turn the stone. This is a different Kyler Murray. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I agree. I think they'll be fine. If San Fran is the division leader right now at 3-2, they have a chance to catch up, especially with D-Hop coming back. Hopefully, if not this week, the next game. So that's another big weapon that they have. They need the defense to show up. J.J. Watt being out, even though he's not as effective as he used to be, just having a defensive voice always helps out. So I think they'd be okay. Fight for a wild card. Wild card is probably the worst case scenario for them. Cliff and Tim.
Yeah, that's not a bad look.
Yeah.
You just ready for Dan Quinn to leave us, ain't
right, he can't wait. Damn. Dan Quinn to Detroit.
First.
That's what y'all need in Detroit now.
No, I don't want nobody this big. Once you put that Honolulu blue on, like all thing goes away. Like it's like somebody putting that blue on and just ruins careers. Okay, same team or
same division.
Same division, I should say. LA Rams.
They done. And Nucho said it. They're done. They just
early on with that.
And I hate it because I said Stafford was going to do some numbers this year, but that offensive line is horrible. Outside of Cooper Kupp, I mean, they got some playmakers with the tight end Higbee or whatever his name is. They're not using Allen Robinson right. The offense doesn't seem like it's the same. They're missing Von Miller. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like they're missing Von Miller. Of course, you got Aaron Donald, but he can't do it all. And, he's facing double teams, triple teams on a weekly basis. So the Rams are done, man. I just don't. I mean, it's crazy. They just won a Super Bowl and they just can't get right now. And I always said the head coach was overrated anyway. So
the Rams definitely, they have an offensive line problem, man. They have a run game problem. Of course, we all know it starts in the trenches. Yeah. So, I mean, with the offensive line being as bad as it looked, they can't run the ball. They can't protect the quarterback. You got to put a fork in them. And then Stafford's only looking at one wide receiver. Don't get me wrong. Cooper Kupp is amazing. But you got some other receivers out there, man. Y'all brought Allen Robinson in on a 3-year deal for a reason. So, I'm going to just have to put a fork in them. They can, go to the offseason, restart next year, man. But this year, they're going to have to fix that offensive line. They're done.
And it's crazy because a lot of people, I was, on Twitter, so I'll be on Twitter like a mug, but everybody's making it seem like them bringing back Odell is going to fix their problem.
It's not going to help.
It's not going to help.
They have worked.
No, they have working.
and he keep teasing him. He kind of do and he kind of don't. But the ball is in his own court, so he can wait till almost play all time. He can wait. He don't have to put in work right now. He can be. I'm saying wait till he picks a team that really, really wants to pay the money he wants. I think he said that LA lowballed him too, though. So that's another thing too. D Moore's on our head about black coaches. We gonna leave that alone right now.
You know Jerry don't play that. No, Jerry don't play that.
No, you don't play that.
No, Jerry don't play that.
What? Man. A black coach?
Here coach? What? Here?
Is this? No. That's okay. So we saw a rough game, a good game, but this is a rough outcome for your boys out in Vegas, man. They played well. They had the lead. I thought they were gonna pull it out, and then Mahomes with Mahomes, and But you know what? Special teams did the kicking. You missed two. You go for. I think they went for.
That was a bad coach decision.
Yeah, tied up.
Why are we going for two? Why? Because either way, even if Mahomes comes down and get in field goal range, it's still over. Why are we going for two? Just kick the
exactly.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. You go to overtime, but now
that was bad coaching, man. That was bad coaching. No, but with even with them being 1-4. As bad as this division is, and everyone thought this was going to be the top division, the big dogs, the best record. NFC East look way better than this, man.
Oh yeah, by far.
But even with them being 1-4, I don't want to completely write them off because I think that they probably could get a wild card. So I'm not going to be done with them, man. And you know what? They have woken up Brandon Jacobs, man. They wasn't using him the first couple of games like they're using him now. So I don't want to sleep on Josh Jacobs. I'm sorry, Josh Jacobs. Yeah, so I don't want to sleep on him, man. I like the direction they're going with the offense. They just got to make better coaching decisions, man. Make better coaching decisions.
I think they done, honestly. It's going to be interesting to see what happened with Devontae Adams and that the situation that happened with him at the end of the game. You know, he could face suspension, for that.
That's true. That's true.
I think that the guy that he pushed, they said he was a TMZ reporter, and he has filed charges. I want to say Devontae Adams already received a charge for it too.
Right.
I'm not
mistaken. As he should.
Yeah. Yep. So that was uncalled for.
It definitely was. But they could possibly be without Devontae. So if they lose Devontae, I don't see them turning it around. And it's crazy because, what I'm saying, a lot of people were saying that they was going to do their thing, but
Jamal Bradshaw.
Brandon Jacobs.
Hey, those were some hard running backs right there, bro. They ran hard.
Years ago.
Hey, Bradshaw was a little dog too, wasn't he?
Bradshaw was the dog, bro. Number 44.
He was like stacked with it too.
Number 44, bro.
I said, Brandon. I'm glad he corrected me because Brandon Jacobs.
Right.
No, but I don't think he's regretting leaving Aaron Rodgers now because that's the decision he knew he was doing. He's leaving one quarterback for another. And I don't really think it's because he's tied right now for 8th in receiving yards right now. So he's not doing horrible. But I think the losing is the biggest thing of all things. Just losing like they're losing in that division. You can't make no mistakes in the division with Pat Mahomes. So
I don't think he regretting that either, just because of that bag he got too. I mean, he got paid. So he's good at the end of the day.
He could be. He could look at the side eye because the Packers are doing what they're doing. They're 3-2 and he's 1-4. So he could looking at something like, what if? But that bad won't be the same. We know the Packers not gonna pay no receivers.
No.
So. No. All right, let's move over to Cincy. They're 2-3 in that division. They are tied for second.
I'm not giving up on Cincy just because the division is so bad. Who do you have? You got Cincy, the Ravens, and who the other two?
You got Baltimore.
Pittsburgh is trash.
And you got I just had
is it Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Yeah. I'm not giving up on Cincy, man. I think Cincy still got time to turn it around, man. Just because of the division, it's no big dogs. Baltimore's only 3-2. I mean, there's only really like a game away, so I think Cincy can eventually pick it up. And we gotta remember, man, this is NFL. We've been watching football for a while. This second half get crazy. This is the season really starts kicking in like around week 8, week 9. That's when the season started kicking in. So we'll see. I think Cincy good. They good. What you think, Trill?
I mean, I want to say they good, but if they don't fix that offense, if they don't fix that offensive line, they ain't got no chance, bro.
Like, That's true. I
mean,
that's true.
Joe's been taking a lot of hits, sacks, pressures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't protect your quarterback, bro. I don't know how they're gonna turn it around if they can't protect them. So
it's hard to win.
For me, it's unknown. Like I said, what are y'all gonna do with this offensive line? Are y'all gonna protect Joe better? If not, I don't see Cincy being in it at the end of the day. So gotta protect Joe.
I'm also agreeing with that. Cincy possibly getting a wild card at best, because you look at the 2 games that the Ravens lost in that same division were 2 heartbreaking games. This past week and against the Dolphins. Dolphins game, they were up. They shouldn't have lost that game. This past week, they lost another close game. I think that team is going to get better the more and more you get familiar with those new weapons. He's turning into they look good, look way better than we expected them to be with that offense. Losing Hollywood Brown, because Lamar Jackson's a star, a gamer. He's going to show up every week. Yeah. He got that team believing. They lose heartbreaking games twice out of the 5 games. So I think eventually Baltimore will click on all cylinders, and then, like you said, that Cincy offensive line just can't protect. And we talked about that with, earlier with Wentz and then Stafford too. You can't protect the quarterback. You got all the weapons in the world that going to help you.
At all.
I agree. It's gonna be tough. As I said, wild card at best. And the last team we're gonna talk about is Let's Ride.
Man.
Let's ride.
Man. Go, you got it, Trill.
You want me to go first on the Broncos?
Yeah.
Man, that's tough, bro. I mean, I think we are all surprised the play that we're getting from Denver right now.
Right.
Honestly, I felt like Denver was going to be one of them teams that's going to be top of the AFC. It looked like they're going the opposite way right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Russ. Every time I turn around, they're saying that Russ was dealing with this type of injury or he's dealing with that type of injury. And it's like, I feel like he's making excuses now.
He's making excuses.
Yeah. I don't see Denver turning it around. They lost Randy Gregory, before he went down. He was doing his thing on defense, creating pressures and getting sacks and things of that nature. But he's going to be out some extended time now with his knee injury. And then, like I said, with Russ, bro, it's not the same Russ. I mean, he's rusty. I don't know. It's not Russ Wilson.
Russ is rusty.
Right.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, yeah, man, me and Trill, we talked about, Denver 2 weeks ago, and we said, don't give up on them. Hey, we're done with that. Throw that towel in, man. We're done, man. The type of game they had, that low-scoring game with the Colts, missing wide open receivers, man. It's sad. And then it don't get no better this week because they got to play the Chargers. And the Chargers trying to take over that division. The Chargers trying to move up. So, it could. This game right here. I don't want to say it's make and break, but it kind of is, man. Because you go 2-4 after this, you're gonna be climbing a tough uphill battle. Only a couple of teams can make it to the wild card. Could be an actual wild card. So you're gonna be climbing a tough uphill battle in this division. So I don't want to say it, man, but I think it's time to throw that towel in, man. If they lose this week, man, it's for sure over. 2-4. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
I mean, it could be a turnaround game for them too if they, come around.
Yeah, they could come around
and get a dub, and they actually look good doing it. I ain't talking about a 12-10 win or something like that, or 13-10 or something like that. Like they need to go. They need to go dominate. They have to go dominate.
Yeah. So. Russell ain't been right since Future dropped that song. Go ahead, V.
They played that Future song too. He was warming up. I had it once.
But why wouldn't you though? Why wouldn't you? I would. Hey, Russ coming in town. Future everything before the game.
I'm gonna come with them numbers. Russ and what they 5 games? Yeah, 5 games.
5 games. Yeah.
1,200 yards. Take a guess how many touchdown passes he has. Just off top.
I'm gonna say 3.
I'm gonna say like maybe 7, 8.
You said 3. How many, Nucho?
3.
He has 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
3 interceptions.
Yeah. Hey, now read Geno Smith's stats.
Money Geno, baby. Hey, you look good. You look good. But no, so the Broncos, their games, man. This is the offense, man. The defense is making stops. They're doing the best they can. But when you're on the field so much, yeah, he's definitely missing action. He commenting. That's crazy. He's definitely the defense is holding down the best they can. So he lost, week 1 to the Seahawks. Rest is a go home game. So they put up 17. The next week they put up 16. The next week they put up 11. They put up a whopping 23 the next game. And this last game they put up 9. 9 points. No touchdowns against the
6
horrible
regulations.
The horrible coach. And then lost to the Colts in overtime. We got outplayed by Matt Ryan, who threw no interceptions and threw picks. He just threw one less pick than Matt Ryan, who be trying to give games away. I think he's bought the Indianapolis to give games away. That's my opinion. They're looking for that quarterback too. So Russ, let's ride.
Russ, man. We want to see more from you, man.
They were booing him. Him.
Bro, fans were leaving. They were going into overtime. Fans was like, I've seen enough. I just listened to it on the red light. I'm leaving, bro. That would never happen in Dallas, bro.
And we go to overtime with the Colts with no touchdowns.
What are y'all doing at this point? I mean, let's say if you like the GM of the Broncos right now, and you traded for Russ and you gave him this contract.
I'm looking for if I'm the GM.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm waiting for somebody to knock on my door.
I'm scratching my head.
But where you get that knock though?
But I'm probing that head coach. I want to bring the head coach and have a one-on-one talk. Hey man, what is going on? Let me know what is going on. What can we do? What's going on, man? Because Cooper Rush over here 4-1. and Cooper Rush only making $2 million a year. We got Russ. What's going on, man? And they got more weapons, man. Come on, man.
That's a good one. The war is on tonight, man.
Oh, that's what it is. The Walmart own the Broncos.
Wow.
You already know how it happens. If other than probably Jerry Jones or any other owner who's really, really invested in the team, the GM is the one who's getting these moves approved. You wouldn't got, which everybody thought was a great move because of the weapons they got. Now the owner, I don't know the owner. If he's like a lot of the other owners who have other business ventures, like, oh, what's happening to my team in Denver? Hey, you told me to pay this guy. He's going to make these trades. This is my future. What's going on?
Right.
As a GM, you got to answer. Like, he's like, I don't know. I thought he was. And then now, so as a GM, I'll be definitely waiting for that knock. We're going to need the playbook.
Something also, for real. Something Skip Bayless also said that kind of stood out to me is that he said Russ was playing like this last year. It just went unnoticed. I haven't looked into it. I'm not a big Seahawks fan, but he said he was doing some of this same stuff last year. It just went unnoticed once the injury happened.
Well, and to speak to that, remember that's the year that Russ said he needed help offensively with the offensive line. So we wasn't paying attention to it that much because the spotlight went on them and knew it was going to be a bad team.
Right.
Then now the spotlight is on him because he made such a big move. The videos, let's ride.
Contract extension. Yeah.
I think that man need to look in the mirror. It might be you, Russ. It might be.
I don't know. It's tough to say Russ though because Russ, we seen him ball out, but we also seen those same mistakes in the Super Bowl. And I'm glad we're talking about this. Richard Sherman couldn't wait. He could not wait to talk about that interception. He was outside of the after game show.
Yeah,
he was going off. He's unhinged.
Yeah.
See, that's what
happened. Talking about that Super Bowl.
Man, same thing. He went through the same pick.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Russ, get it together, man.
LK Ultra, that's a new name, man. What's up?
That's the homie Mike.
That's my boy from the job, man. That's my boy from the job. What up, boy?
Appreciate
Mike. We need to get Mike on the show one time, man.
Everybody's welcome.
Yeah, Mike knows sports too, man.
Yeah, when we start, really diving in with the NBA, we need to get to his Celtics thoughts. He's a big time Celtics fan, so we got to get that man on the show.
Celtics be all right. They'll be all right.
Will they though?
I think they will.
It's a circus going on right now.
Oh yeah, with that, but the talent is still speaks for itself. You make a basket, and all is forgiven.
Nah, look, D Moore's trying to be funny now, man. Shout out Mike, man. Shout out Mike.
D Moore's too. D Moore's is hilarious too. We got all these guys on the show. All our people who stop with regular Zoe.
Hey, DeMarcus not about that life. He ain't gonna come on the show. He ain't gonna come on the show.
Hey, Mark, I tried. Zoe definitely be on this stuff too when it comes to the Lions stuff too. All sports. All right. Get to our predictions real quick, man.
Let's go.
So we'll get right into it. First game is, hold on, I'm gonna read this real quick. Number 18 is coming. I guess that's something y'all know about. Everybody said they're ready to pull up.
Right.
Anyway, let's get to these predictions of the week. The first one I have is the 3-2 Jets versus the 3-2 Packers. I didn't think I'd be saying 3-2 Jets, but
man, Zach Morris.
Hey, Lucho been on them for a couple of years, man.
Hey, man, Zach Morris, my boy, man. That's my boy. True, you want to go first?
We got Jets, Packers.
Yeah.
It's in Green Bay, right? He said it's got the Green Bay. I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers. I don't see them losing a second game in a row. I think he'll outplay Zach Wilson. But don't get me wrong, the Jets looking good. That defense looking good. Sauce looking good.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers, man. I think he's gonna play angry this week, and I see him beat New York. So I'm gonna go to Packers.
I'm going the opposite, man. I'm riding with the Jets. I'm going with Zach Wilson, and I'm going with Sauce, man. I'm going with Zach Wilson and Sauce. I like how my boy Sauce handled my boy George Pickens. Who was that? No. Who was that he went up against? The Bengals. Chase.
Yeah.
Chase. He was handling Chase. I like how Sauce was handling his thing. He ain't afraid, man. He a big body. He fast. And Zach Wilson, man. Zach Wilson is nice. He has a great arm, and he can move his legs. I think they're the underdogs, of course, but I'm gonna ride with the Jets, man.
I'm going with the Packers because they're at home. At the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers say, "Okay, y'all counted me out week one. Y'all said I was trash. Said the team was trash. It's been 3-1 since. So I'm gonna roll with them. He's looking for this game. He's looking for these quote unquote big games. It's the Jets. Right. I like what the Jets are doing. I tell you right now that Joe Flacco has more touchdowns than Russell Wilson.
Wow, as a backup. Man, get out of here, man.
It's just you can't make it up, man. This guy started every week, and I think Flacco started 3 games. So
I'm a ride with Zach, man. I got a funny feeling. Imagine the Jets going 4-2. That sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy, man. Hey, anything is possible. KG said anything is possible. Another surprising team. You move right on. Marv said he got the Packers too. So we keep that in mind. Marv at the Packers. I got you, Marv.
Hey, before you go to the next game, you got the stats this week?
Nope. I do not.
We ain't got the stats. We ain't got the ASW hoodies. We ain't got the ASW shirts. Right, bro, what's going on, man? What's going on, man?
So after last week, I got the numbers. I misplaced the paper. I said, hopefully nobody bring it up this week. And then, of course, you wait till we're almost done to bring it up.
Facts.
Man, I'm good at D Morris.
I lost my paper, man. I threw it away. I have my file somewhere over here.
Moving right along. The 4-1 Vikings I said that right. I said that right. The 4-1. Wait, are they 4-1? Yes, 4-1 Vikings and the 3-2 Dolphins.
Yeah. I'm gonna go first on this one. I'm gonna just go with Minnesota, man. I don't want to, but because of the quarterback situation in Miami, you got Bridgewater hurt. They're starting Skylar Thompson. I mean, he's a rookie, but I'm gonna go with the Vikings, man. I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
I'm gonna go with Minnesota as well. The quarterback situation in Miami is not looking too good right now. So I'm gonna go Minnesota. I think they win easy.
Well, there you go. Do more. Pull up. Do more. If you're gonna have those stats for us, we got you. We got a spot for you. You got a spot for you. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna go with the Vikings, man. Even though we've seen third string quarterbacks get wins.
You seen.
We've seen third stringers get wins. Marvin said the Dolphins. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right.
Marv, where you at anyway? Why are you not right here, bro?
Right.
This kid got karate lessons, and then he's at home. He's in. So. But D Moore got the Vikings as well. All right, we're gonna move right along to another it's a lot of good games this weekend. And I should have did this because a lot of good college football when we played on Saturday. A lot of big games if you're into college football.
About time.
Man.
College football been kind of sleepy the last couple of weekends. I mean, besides that Texas-Oklahoma blowout, but
who won that one? Oh, Texas.
Man, blew the brakes off of them.
Man. All right. 3-2 Ravens hit the 4-1 Giants. I could have sworn somebody said that, man, Saquon is back.
Hey, man, pat yourself on the back, bro.
Who said that?
Who got this game, Trill? Who you got this game, man?
I'm glad you let me go first because, you got your boy Horace always talking about, we picking what Nucho picked. But in this game, I got the Ravens. I think Lamar Jackson is going to do his thing, man. I'm still not buying the Giants right now. Don't get me wrong. I love that Saquon is back, doing his thing. He's looking good, but I'm still not buying it. I think the Ravens pulled this off.
That's a funny comment. I like that comment.
Yeah. I'm going to piggyback off of Trill. I'm riding with the Ravens, man. I think I'm not buying this 4-1 Giants, man. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. We're talking about this now. Let's see where they sit at the end of the year. But I will say, kudos to Viz. Barkley definitely looks like Barkley. He looks good. He looks good, and he is the heart of that offense. If you stop Barkley, you stop the Giants, man.
And that's why I'm going.
Ravens.
I'm going with the Giants.
Oh wow!
You going with the Giants too?
At home.
Daniel Jones.
Hey, they put no. I trust Saquon. They put the ball in Saquon's hand. They said, "Get it done for us." I don't trust Daniel Jones, of course.
Yeah.
Especially after losing Shepard, I thought the season would be lost, but they're still rolling. They find a way to win. The defense is low key, decent.
Right.
Daniel Jones ain't really looked that bad. I ain't gonna lie.
He hasn't. Less turnovers this year. Less turnovers for sure.
I'm rolling with the Giants. And Marv said he got the Ravens. Ravens. Okay. A couple more. What we just do the Giants? Okay, another good game. Whew. Another showdown.
Yeah.
Everybody's been watching this one real close. 4-1 Bills at the 4-1 Chiefs.
Yes, sir. Who you got, Trill?
I'm gonna go with the Bills on this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Josh Allen just because I think Josh Allen is gonna really be woken up for this game. Right. You saw what happened to him in the playoffs when they went against the Chiefs. So shout out to boy Kyrie. Matter of fact, he's in the comments. He ended up beating me in fantasy because of Josh Allen. He went crazy, and I think he's going to this week against the Chiefs defense. I think they win big.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs on this one, man. Now, what I'm gonna say is that long term, in all reality, this game don't mean anything. It's all about them seeing each other in the playoffs. But right now, regular season, we both know these teams going to the playoffs. But I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, man. Especially if they're playing in Kansas City. I'm gonna ride with the Chiefs. He on fire. Yeah, like Marcus said, Mahomes is on fire right now. That offense is
Allen on fire too.
Yeah. Bills on fire too. That Kelsey and Mahomes connection, bro, it's so deadly.
I don't understand.
It's so deadly, bro. It is so deadly. It's so deadly. We all know who he's going to.
What you don't understand, Biz?
When Kelsey caught that first touchdown, it's because the Raiders defender was out of place. You need to know at all time when number 87 is, especially in goal line.
All time, bro.
He's always open on touchdown. I just don't understand it.
I knew the Raiders were gonna lose when they had a defensive end on Kelsey, bro. And I was like, what are we doing? Why is there a I don't want nobody running under a 4-6 next to Kelsey, bro. Like, why do we have a defensive end out here trying to guard Kelsey?
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's just and whatever. I just understand how to leave somebody that talented open and with Mahomes, and that's his number one weapon. But I'm going with the Bills. I think the Bills' defense will be one stop better than the Chiefs. Right. I think it's going to be a game who's going to make the most stops.
Right.
Both offenses are on fire. I just think it comes down to who can make the most stops. I think I like the Bills' front seven more.
Yeah. And
just to make a stop. Right. We're not going to completely stop, but if we need that one stop, I trust their defense more.
You know, in Vegas, the Raiders, they had a good game plan that first quarter, second quarter. Pass rush them. Don't give them time to do nothing. They couldn't keep it going the whole game. Mm-hmm. The Bills do have the type of defensive line that I think could do it for all four quarters. But I'm still ride with the Chiefs, though.
All right, I think Marv said. Let's see what Marv said. You too busy arguing about the Lions. I'm not talking about the Lions right now. Oh, you got Bills. Okay. Next up.
Real quick, they got the Bills favored by 3. You might have to look it up.
In their away?
In their away.
That's tough. Ooh, that's tough. Okay.
Next game, we got the Lions versus the bye week. Who you got? I got the bye week +5.
I got Zippy.
I got the ball boys winning by 10 points easily. No, we got the. It's kind of a big game for both teams. Both teams need this win at this part of the season. Still early on, but the Broncos definitely need this win. The Chargers need to stay afloat.
Right.
What you got?
I'm gonna ride the Chargers on this one, man. I'm gonna ride the Chargers. I think, because you got to think about what Russell's gonna be dealing with, man. This pass rush is coming. The pass rush is coming, Russ, and you still kind of out of sync. It ain't gonna make it no better. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one.
Lucky for them, Bosa's still out. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
For me, Chargers at home. I'm gonna go with the Chargers as well. Like I said, I'm going away from riding with Denver. They've been disappointing this year, so I'm done. I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one.
D Morris, man. D Morris on it.
D Morris is a fool, man.
I'm gonna roll with the Chargers because I picked them to win the division. Of course, I didn't account for the Chiefs to still be as good, but you got Pat Mahomes. Anything is possible. Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid's offense play calling. Anything is possible. So I'm rolling with the Chiefs. Chargers. Even though they're down, Bosa's out still. I just like Broncos.
So both of the Bosa's hurt? Because I know the one in San Fran's hurt too. I guess so.
I'm not mistaken.
They are
yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
And I watched that Broncos game because I had NFL Red Zone. I had to pick two. I don't like watching the Titans game. I had to watch one of the two, and I picked the wrong game, obviously. But that game was horrible.
Yeah.
Like Russ looked like he was like, I don't know if Sierra was there watching, the Future was there somewhere, and he was like, oh no, he getting too close.
Right.
But his mind was not in the game. So Oh, you went with the Broncos?
That's right.
Tomorrow we got the Chargers. All right. Well, that's it for our predictions. We don't care about any other games.
Now hold on, man. Hold on. Let's talk about it.
The game of the week of the year.
Let's talk about
so
it.
far. I purposely put this last because it is a must-watch game.
Game of the year.
No, even though it's a regular season game, two hated rivals. In Philly, in ball places, that's these same guys who booed Santa Claus.
Man, they booed Michael Irvin when he got hurt, man. A neck injury, career ending, bro. They were still out there chuckling.
I never respected
Philly,
man. I
They're
never.
Right with Philly,
they threw snowballs at Santa Claus. So I already know who you two guys got, but I want to hear his perspectives on it.
You want to go first, Trill?
I'll go first. For me, you already know Cowboys all day long. Like I said, the defense is going to cause havoc. I feel like they're going to get after Hurts. But my theory on this game, honestly, Cowboys playing with no pressure. You know, you got Cooper Rush. They said that they already, committed to Cooper Rush. Right. I think the Eagles are going to be playing with the pressure to stay undefeated. I think what it'll come down to is the turnovers. I think the Cowboys will cause maybe one or two more. Right. Cowboys will win. I see something like maybe 21-13 or 21-14 or something like that. But Cowboys will win this game. We will.
There we go. I'm riding with Dallas too, of course. But I feel like Dallas game plan has to be, man, we cannot let Philly run the ball. If Philly run the ball, it's going to be a tough game. If we can stop their run, we have to force Jalen Hurts to be a passer. We got to. We got to force him to go in that pocket. I like our NASCAR package. I like what we got. The only thing that I'm concerned about is Michael Parsons' hamstring or groin that he kind of tweaked. And he still got 2 sacks in a forced fumble with that hurt groin. So that's the only thing I'm really worried about. But I feel like we have to force Jalen Hurts to be a pocket passer. We got to force him to be a pocket passer, man. He could throw. He could hit wide open targets. We need him to hit, we got to force him to pass. That's the way that we win this game. I'm picking the Cowboys, though. Definitely picking the Cowboys.
All right, we got Cowboys. We got Eagles. We got Cowboys. We got Eagles.
Ooh,
I'm going with the Cowboys.
Divided.
Like it's split.
Yeah, I'm going with
the Cowboys. Arizona kind of
Philly.
If you want to say expose their offense.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Jalen Hurts couldn't get he had 239 passing yards on 36 attempts, 0 touchdowns. He scored both his touchdowns off rushing, and he had over 61 rushing yards. I don't see y'all let him get loose like that. It's because of the way Parsons and the other DNs play. You can take the outside, make a run inside. He's not gonna run inside. It's the scramble, wild scramble. And you definitely can't throw the ball wild because you got number 7 back there.
Right.
So D-Hop not back. So not D-Hop. I said D-Hop before. Yeah, I like the Cowboys because I think the defense will be able to contain Hurts more than the Cardinals did. That's why I said D-Hop because they played the Cardinals last. It was 20-17. Both their touchdowns came off Jalen Hurts rushing touchdowns. 61 rushing yards. The other running back had 58. So they ran the ball a lot. They were run heavy.
Yeah.
I think you guys be prepared for that. But I think in this game, the Eagles need that game more than you guys do. Because the fact that you guys can say, well, we're still playing with our backup quarterback.
Right.
Exactly.
So, the Eagles, it'll need more for the Eagles. You guys lose this game. You haven't lost since Rush been back there. People was expecting this. So if you do lose, like, okay, well, he is our second string. So there are defeated. So
and 4-2 ain't bad, but we ain't going 4-2. We're going for 5-1.
I'm just saying if it happens. And you're in Philly. So I don't know.
It's gonna be crazy, boy.
I will say this also, man. I'm really loving what Dan Quinn is doing with his defense, man. He's doing some exotic stuff. He tricked me so bad in that Rams game, bro. I thought Parsons was blitzing. He dropped back. I'm like, man, what? Like, it's getting exotic out there. So I'm really fascinated on these defensive plays and how he's using his defense. Van Der Esch is playing great. Sam Williams is coming along, man. And then we got Kirsch back at safety. He got his time in last week also. So I'm just really interested, man. I'm gonna be really I'm gonna be focusing more on this defense than I am offense. I just like what Dan Quinn is doing, being that he has a hybrid defensive player like Michael Parsons.
And real quick, I just want to say something to Kyrie just real quick. I know this is a little comment. This Rush couldn't throw over 200 yards. Well, it's kind of hard to say something. It's kind of hard to throw over 200 yards when your defense is stepping up the way that they are and allowing us to play short fields.
Right.
On top of that, if you watch the games with Cooper Rush, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he's just managing the game," which he is. But if you watch, and Nuso, you witness here.
Yeah.
We had a lot of drops.
Oh yeah,
a lot of drops.
Oh yeah,
he had some drops. Gallup had a drop, a crucial drop. It's not helping Cooper Rush out at all. He's making these throws. Like it was one play, it was third and 5.
Third down play, the CD.
It was like about a 20-yard gain. He coughs it up. So that's not helping. That's not helping Cooper Rush at all.
Man.
So the stats with Cooper Rush, I mean, you really can't really just go off of them, honestly, in my opinion. But hey.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that CD stuff up. Next podcast, my background will be changed. I can't vouch for CD no more. I'm sorry, bro. I can't vouch for him no more. I don't like it. Not for 88. CD need to be wearing number 2. He need to be wearing number 2, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not for number 1 wideout. Dez Bryant would never. Michael Irvin would never. Hell, Antonio Bryant would never. Man, I'm tired of these drop passes, bro. I'm tired of it. CD, he'll give you some splashes. He drops the ball and smiles. I don't like that, bro. I do not like that, bro. That's not. I don't like that, man. So CD in my doghouse. I need him to go 7 straight games with no drops. He in my doghouse, man. I'm not feeling that, bro. Not wearing number 88, and I'm not feeling that smiling. I'm not feeling that, bro. That ain't number 1. CD, that's not number 1, bro. That's not number 1.
Well, to back up Kyrie's comment, CD has thrown before last week. He's thrown at least 250 yards a game. This past game was rough. He threw for. You guys know.
I want to say 109, 110.
He only threw 16 passes, right?
Yeah, 16
passes, 106 yards. But like you said, the running game was going. You guys are making stops. How did y'all score?
No, we scored on the fumble return and my boy Pollard bust one.
And y'all had I think I want to say a pick 6 or a fumble recovery for a touchdown. DeMarcus Lawrence scored a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a fumble recovery, right?
Okay, yeah. So you
CD,
being too hard,
CD.
Man. You being too hard.
No, I'm not being hard, bro. You want to be number 1?
Man.
You want to be number 1, bro?
I got to ride with Newt on this one, bro.
You want to be number 1, bro? 88
as well. I mean, for you to be rocking number 88 and declared as number 1 receiver for Cowboys, bro, you got to step it up. You got to step it up.
And it's not the fact. It's not the fact that receivers are going to drop passes, but you dropping wide opens. You dropping ones where you catching and then a cornerback come and knock it out. I can't have that, bro. Right. I can't have that. Not from a number 1. And then that wide open one he dropped against the Giants. Come on, man. Come on, bro. And then that one against the Rams, he caught the ball, was about to turn around, and the corner comes and knock it out his hand, bro. That's not number 1.
It happened. Who was it against the Rams?
Yes.
Who was it? Jalen Ramsey?
Number 1. It wasn't. It was some backup. I don't know who it was. It wasn't Ramsey.
Hey, y'all gotta relax, man. I would love to have CD in Detroit.
No, you wouldn't. He ain't going over 100. He ain't never gonna go over 100.
Well, I mean, you only have
CD hasn't went over 100 receiving yards in a full season, bro. How are you number 1? How are you number 1?
Hey man,
how are you number 1, bro? I like CD. I want to like him, but I'm gonna be harsh on him, bro. Gallup or Noah Brown. Somebody. It ain't CD. It ain't CD, man. I don't like the smiling, bro. Don't be dropping these passes just looking at like, bro, the shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, bro. He giving me them Jason Garrett vibes, bro, slapping the ass when we lose and turn over, slapping the ass, bro. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that, man.
He need that dog in him, bro. He don't have that dog in him.
He don't have that dog in him, bro. Ain't nothing funny. Ain't nothing funny. Ain't nothing funny. I saw Lamar Jackson throw an interception, bro. He was not smiling. He came over there and all you could do is read his lip. He's like, man, I effed up. Damn, I effed up. CD Lamb dropping passes, just happy to run back. Boy, hey, CD, get it together, bro.
Hey, man,
I promise you would not get that fifth-year option, bro. Bro, you would not get that fifth-year option, CD. Get it together, bro.
He gonna
get it together.
He's gonna get it.
He gonna get it. He gonna get it. But he ain't gonna get that extent. You ain't gonna get that money you think you're gonna get. Because you know what they gonna do? They gonna bring that tape in. ACD. You remember all these drops?
Somebody,
I know you want that top 10 money. Yeah, they can have it. They can have it.
Man, tell them Brooks, man. They tripping, man. I love that. I would love to have those problems.
Hey, Cooper's on the same stuff, and look where he at now. Gone.
Hey, Cooper show up in them road games, bro.
Gone.
That's not a dog either.
Yeah, Coop wasn't no dog either.
Y'all knew Coop was a rental. He wasn't there to be forever. He came from the whole.
He could have been.
No.
Coop had some great games in Dallas, bro. Coop had some great 200-yard game. Coop had some great games in Dallas,
but
bro.
y'all knew he wasn't gonna be that guy. He was a filler.
Hey, man.
I had too many receivers in between times. Like, okay, well.
Hey, man. All I know is the last 2 88s that I seen was straight dogs. Straight dogs.
Who last 2 you seen?
Dez and Michael.
Irvin.
Straight dogs. Straight dogs, bro. Dez in his prime.
I said, I'll be first. Dez overrated. I said
Dez was overrated.
You don't even believe that.
Bring that topic up next week. Bring it up next week.
We can talk about it next week.
You don't even believe that, Biz.
You don't believe that.
They try to compare him to Calvin Johnson. No comparison.
Man, you don't believe that. I'm going to career stats right now.
Yeah, go ahead. I feel it. Hey, appreciate you.
We definitely need to talk about that.
No.
We need to talk about that.
Why you getting the stats up? I'm gonna fill it in. I want to get these stats.
Hey, I got the stats right here.
Go ahead.
I got the stats. All right. Year 2, 9 touchdowns. Year 3, 12 touchdowns. Year 4, 13. Year 5, 16. Every one of those years he went over 1,200. CD ain't gonna see that, bro.
Oh, I thought we was comparing him to Calvin.
Well, I'm just gonna say CD ain't gonna see that, man. CD barely gonna.
There's leading Cowboys franchise in touchdown receptions.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Hey, Dez wasn't overrated, bro. Dez wasn't overrated, bro. You just saying that because y'all had Megatron at the time. Can nobody mess with Megatron? You know, can nobody mess with Megatron? But Dez wasn't overrated, bro. Dez was nice, bro. I guarantee you, Dez would not be making these drops like CD, bro. I guarantee that, bro.
He was way more passionate too. I mean,
way more passionate. And Dez is not smiling after no drop. CD just still got this high school kid friendly vibe to me, bro. Like we in the professionals, man. Ain't shit funny, bro. Get it together. He got this college vibe to me, man. It ain't like he hit that professional wall yet.
Well, that's kind of different. I mean,
hold on, wait a minute.
That's kind of different, man.
Come on, D Moore.
I was
you know he got hurt. Like, how you gonna say that?
Yeah, that's a little rough, D Moore. I was with you second half.
Y'all want to talk about Dez when he fell off? Let's talk about prime Dez, man.
Y'all see that?
Bro, Dez, that's when he was falling off. I'm talking about prime Dez.
Woo.
Prime Dez.
Dez started falling off until Dak became the quarterback. I'm gonna just put it out.
I'm talking about prime Dez, man.
Man, at the end of the day, he can.
He's talking about that man can smile. Dog. I don't want to see no smiles after the drop, man. Hey, hold your head down.
I just find it funny that that boy Demo, DeMarcus, he's starting to comment when the Saints win. But where was he at last week?
Man, look.
Shout out them Saints.
On that note,
D Moore is out of line, man. All right, end the show.
Okay, all right.
End the show, man.
Go ahead, D Moore, man. Come on, man.
End the show.
All right, man. Thank everybody for popping up, man. Especially all the newcomers, man. We really appreciate it, man. We're supposed to have Mars picks, but hopefully he'll be ready for that next week with his picks. Let us know his results are. It's a wrap. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
Put that last comment up Mars said real quick.
Well, hold on. What's up with the Manscaped? We done with that? What's going on with that?
Yeah, that's
done?
Yeah, it's done. Yeah.
Well, shout out Mike. Shout out Brooks. Shout out DeMarcus. Shout out to Rec Lot. I ain't checked them boys out in a couple weeks, but
they've been missing. They had a Halloween special.
Man.
They had a Halloween special.
I spoke to them. They said they're coming back strong, man.
Yeah.
They're coming back strong.
Rec Lot, man. Whenever we get something new, we'll send it to y'all. Let y'all know what they're doing. Shout out to the ANEP, the Sundays.
Yes, sir.
2:00, 3 p.m. Eastern. We had the women's show last week. I was on there as a special guest, talking about the Emma Udoka situation with them, with the ladies, giving my opinion. Who else we got shout out? That's it.
Yeah.
Shout out Kyrie. Shout out T.
Zoe said people put Zoe comment up there, man.
Everybody buy that one blaze razor, that one smell good, anything. Like that's okay. It's all right, man. We tried. We threw it out there.
Right. Manscaped said, "Get them shirts back, man."
They can have my shit.
Manscaped said, "Get them shirts back, man. We ain't got one sale. Get them shirts back."
Hold on. While we talk, Mars said he's gonna get 8 of them.
Bar, where's the bar at?
Mar, wait your 8 Manscaped subscriptions, man. While you in here chiming in, I'm gonna wait till he say something because I want to hear this. But no, thank you guys, man. Support, man. Like, subscribe, share with everybody who think would enjoy this. Man, D Morris, he said, "All right, no front. We get you on here. No
front, man.
I'm gonna hit you up."
Bet. Guns will get that connection going. He said, this dude. I think he's gonna have me laughing too much. I think he's gonna be
bro, he's a troller, bro. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it. You want it. I don't want it.
All right, but we out though, man. Thank you everybody for tuning in, man. We appreciate you guys.
All right, y'all.
Y'all have a good night, man.
All right.